Hey, Jefferson Multimedia. Let's talk about the peer evaluation sheet today. No matter what the form looks like, this one is for writing. You may get a different one for video, but however it works, start by writing your name at the top. There may be a spot for your name. There may not be a spot for your name. It doesn't matter. Write your name at the top. Why? No names might get a 0. Tell me who gets the points. Like if I look down and I see your friends have initialed the paper and you've done all the work of grading your stuff, you still have to tell me who did it. If I get a sheet that's all marked up and you've shown me, wow, they've done a really good job of evaluating their work, but I don't know who to give those points to, you still get a 0. So let me know who gets it. Notice on this form, we've got 4 things we're grading: voice and storytelling, style, summary, and mechanics. Mine is backwards. I have like F at the top, and then D, and then C, and then B, and then A, and all that stuff. But notice with voice and storytelling, RW gave them a 5 points out of 5. And then LN gave them 4 out of 5. So they got an A from one person and a B from the other. If you look at style, they got perfect scores, 2 5s, boom. For the summary, one person gave them a B, somewhere between a C and an A, and one person gave them a C. And then for their mechanics, one person gave them 5 out of 5, polished and professional, and then one person gave them 4 out of 5, so they got an A and a B. So tell me, what grade did you give them? By initialing, which grade you gave them. Notice, we all use one sheet. And show me who gave each grade by having them initial each grade they gave you, right? And grade by sitting down and checking your work. Don't just circle all 5s. Correct your mistakes. Keep in mind, this is not you telling me what grade to give you. This is showing me that you took the time to evaluate your own work. School isn't about how well the teacher grades your work. School is about how good your work is. So do excellent work instead of just ripping it off really quick and throwing everything at me and say, okay, teacher, you grade it. Now let's look how I grade and how I'll figure out what percent this assignment is. All right, here we go. I'm going to add my grades to it. What did poor Steve Hepler do? He signed his name at the top. That's right. So, voice and storytelling is first. I gave a 5 out of 5 because why? It hit me in the feels. I hear your voice. Way to keep me interested. For style, they got a 4 out of 5, which is somewhere between a C and an A. Isn't that cool? For their summary, they got a 3 out of 5, which is a C. And then for mechanics, they got a 4 out of 5. We see it's a B. Why? It's between a C and an A. So I will initial each grade that I give it. Now look at the bottom. Since we have a possible of 20 points, they got 16 out of 20. That is an 80%. But look over here. 3 big things at the bottom. First letters of the sentence or proper nouns are not capitalized. You lose 2% for each of these because they're pretty big. They did that twice. And then they didn't put a period at the end of one of their sentences. So they have one of those. So they have 3 mistakes worth 2% each. So I took that 80%, they lost 4% for capitalization, and they lost 2% for punctuation, which bumps them down to a 74. That's a C, right? So remember those simple errors that you've heard me preach about since the first day of class. Those of you that have had me for multiple years, you've heard about this forever, and you've heard about it in language arts too. So take your time, correct your mistakes, because remember, I only grade the assignments once, and then I put them in the grade book. But that's all I got on how to grade your work. Thanks for listening. See you later. Bye-bye.